What's up, real estate world? How y'all doing out there? Real estate transaction engineers and future transaction engineers. How y'all doing? Welcome to Foreign Fridays, baby. We in them phones, baby, on a beautiful Friday.
What
I
the what,
got
what
my co-host. I got my co-host Lupi G in the building. How you feeling today, baby?
Man, I'm feeling excellent, man. How you feeling over there, man?
Fantastic.
How's the weather
Fantastic.
out there, man?
Man, it feels good, man. It's like the 60 to 65 degrees today.
Okay. Yeah, we probably about the same temperature. I put on a button down and one of them good old polos, man. It's a little cool, but not too cool. But it's a little a few sprinkles falling right now. So I said, man, let me throw on this button down real quick.
Yeah, man, it's so nice. So nice. Thank God for another day. Shout out to God, man. Woke us up this morning.
Yes, yes indeed, yes
Elohim.
indeed,
Elohim, man. Shout out to
indeed.
all the meditators out there. Man, I don't know what I do without meditation. It's a love I've been in love with for some years now. Hey, don't let me forget to tell y'all about how this money just came in the mail today. I went to my Airbnb today. We don't let me forget about that, Luke. We're gonna talk about that. How
Oh, okay,
some
yeah.
money just came in the mail. I'm about to print.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. So today we're gonna be talking to y'all about the numbers, knowing your numbers. We're gonna be talking about the follow up and your KPI, which is key performing indicators. What numbers are you looking at? What numbers should you look at to grow your real estate business?
Yep, yep. We also have a slide that we'll share with you all today. We have a slide that basically break down, the power of follow up and what those percentages look like. So it's gonna touch home for some, well, probably most.
Oh yeah, and make sure you screenshot the PowerPoint once we pull it up, man. Because I'm telling you, it's very beneficial. Very beneficial because man, I can't tell you how many deals that I didn't follow up, and then they end up selling a couple months later. And I can't tell you how many I did follow up with, and I got. So, man, what about you, Lupe? Have you ever experienced that?
Yeah, I just
Some
spoke with the guy. I just spoke with the guy day before yesterday. Well, no, what's today? Today Friday, so it was most likely Tuesday when I spoke with the guy, and it was a lead that it was a lead that actually needed a follow up on, and this guy he was it was like motivated to sell, but it seemed like he needed someone there to help assist him with the process. It was like somebody that I didn't feel comfortable doing a deal with without someone else involved. So this was a lead from, I believe, about November, like the beginning or the mid of November, and I let it linger. And I talked to this guy Tuesday, and he says he don't know that the property sold, but the property actually sold right before Christmas in December. So he said he was in the hospital at the moment. So I really did. I really wasn't able to talk to him. But to be honest with you, man, that was one of them ones where I looked online and seeing that saw that it has sold. One young lady,
stuff, brother.
had reached out to me, and she actually had a lead in her CRM when we were playing around with launch control. So she bought launch control but didn't know how to use it. So me and my partner we were working with her, trying to get a feel of the system as well, show her a few things. And man, she reached out to me and sent me a message saying that this guy was now open to selling after a year. He just out the blue sent a text message saying that he was ready to sell. And I looked up the information on the web, and it's like this guy sold the property, at the beginning of the year. So you and that shows me that one thing about it, she has a slack in her follow up, as well as she wasn't actually paying attention to the information. that she already had that that we gave her, as well as it showed me that somebody actually purchased that property off the from on the market. So it was a deal that we were reaching out to. Initially it was off market, but then it became on market, and it also sold. So that could have easily been an option, or what they call a novation these days.
Wow. Yeah, look at that bus.
But that thing
Shout,
big.
shout out to Alabama State University, baby. Man, all the big buses out here. I'm at a softball event. It's the all the HSBCUs, man, out here playing softball out here in
Oh,
Conyers,
very nice.
Georgia. That's Fort Valley back there.
Yeah, that's
They got
the big those big charter buses.
they got Howard here, man. Yeah, man, that happens, man. I can't tell you how many happen to me like that. That will make me start following up more and more. Let's go through these numbers. Like, and we've been doing this stuff for a while, man. But I'm telling y'all,
Uh,
learn,
I
learn from,
believe
hey,
I'm doing a screen share. I'm
learn from
screen
our
share as well.
mistakes.
So whenever you're ready, you can do the screen
Yeah,
share.
there we go, baby. Guys, learn from our mistakes. Follow up. I'm gonna give you some real numbers, some real statistics, some real statistics. The power to follow up. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Check this out. It's the power of the follow up. 40% of salespeople never follow up with the prospect. 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. So if you're doing the cold calling or the text messages or the ringless voice messages or the emails, and you only send out one, you're doing a disservice to yourself. Only 48% of people follow up with a prospect. And a prospect is somebody that got a little motivation that gonna close. That gonna close soon. You may be battling with the price, maybe about but between time and circumstances, y'all, anything can happen, man. A person can be perfectly healthy today and tomorrow be sick. So
Yeah,
that's the difference.
the motivation levels can hey, the motivation levels can really change extremely fast, and it could be before a blink of your eye, and you wouldn't even notice it. So yeah, that one's is that's a solid one. 48% of salespeople never follow up with the prospect. So that's me. That so right there, you getting a possible lead in. 48% of us will not even follow up with that prospect.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Take the next one, Luke.
25% of salespeople make a second contact and stop. So
Whoa.
out of the 52% of people that follow up from the initial marketing or correspondence, only 25 of those 52% will actually go and follow up for a second call, or shoot out a second message, you know and hey, after that they stop. So that's trimming off. That's trimming off with about a good, what, 30 some percent.
Woo. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 28, 27%. So yeah, it yeah, it's looking tough out there, as far as the follow up, man.
That follow up is so important. It's gonna make or break your business. Say 12% of salespeople only make 3 contacts and stop. You then
Yeah,
gave up after the third call. You know you got the right number. and just gave up. Oh my God, blew it. You blew it.
Uh, and for those that are doing automation as far as sending out text messages, like I don't really think this is counting it. Now you can say that it count, but if your whole conversation went through text,
Huh.
okay, I can see that being a valid argument, but or a valid debate. But on the contrary, let's say for instance, you have to get on the phone because that's basically the bread and butter is really getting on the phone and closing that property owner, or getting on the phone and asking more information about the property, because of course us as investors we can gauge what the outside look, from a virtual standpoint, and or just riding past the property, but we don't
Right.
necessarily know what's going on the inside of the property. So the first call, from a prospect, it seems like it's gonna be asking a few questions. They may or may not. It may or may not be a good or great time for them to talk. You may have to follow up. You have the second call. The second call, they may or may not be available, and or it was a good time, and you were able to gather some information, but maybe not all. These calls are very important. So by the third call, if you haven't gathered all of the information, but you gathered some information to know that there's a level of motivation, that fourth call is going to be very important. And it says only 10% of salespeople make more than three contacts. Only 10% of salespeople make more than three contacts. That is trimming a lot of fat. So we can't whine about competition. Man. That's what they're showing. Everybody's saying the market is saturated, it's very competitive and things like that. This is one of those moments where you start seeing that there's a lack of competition.
Ooh, a lot of lack. That means, guess what? When they are warmed up and ready to sell, you will not be the one they're gonna call. You out of there.
Yeah,
Even if you just call and bill and report. Hey, I know I talked to you. You said you were looking to sell a year ago. I'm just following up with you to see how things are going. Man, I can't tell you the ones I call and follow up like that on. Next thing you know, boom, they going right with you because you done built all the report.
yeah.
You done
And some may think or believe that the rapport building is difficult to do. It's only difficult if you allow that negative thought pattern to continue to pound. It's simple conversation and making sure that you're strategic with your questions, and making as less statements as possible where you build the most rapport. So if you're talking a lot, then the property owner is basically building rapport on you. The goal is to ask questions and let them talk and make as many statements. That way you can build a rapport on them or with them.
you absolutely correct.
2% of sales are made on the first contact. 2% of sales are
Woo!
made on the first contact. This is like the sharks.
Oh
This is
my
the
God.
closers.
Yep.
Yeah, these are the closers, right?
Yep.
These are the one and dones.
Woo!
Yeah, these the ones that could actually shoot a no look shot. And you think it's luck, but it's all conversation, how it's presented, being very strategic with what you let come out of your mouth, man, because when you're coming in on an initial call and close them, you got to be a tough one. You get what I'm saying? And I've had my share of one and dones, but they don't necessarily all happen like that. And I'm pretty sure
Yep.
some of the best in the business is not closing all of their sales on the first contact, because this is sales is a real follow-up game.
And it definitely is. If you want to be in the top 1%, where you getting deals done and stuff like every consistently every month, then you got to be a closer. If you're not a closer, you got to hire somebody who is. That's just the bottom line. And
Yep.
you could become a closer. You can become whatever you want to become. First of all, you can become a closer. There's so many sales and training videos online and on YouTube these days. But you gotta invest in yourself, man. You are your greatest investment. Because how can you bless your family if you haven't increased your knowledge in any
Right.
way? You still working off the same programs for 2010. You still thinking the same way back in 2010. You haven't even got up to the AI speed. This world is consistently changing around us. And if you don't stay in tune, you'll get left behind. You'll be the people talking about, man, I wish I would have done my first deal back 20, 30 years ago. Man, please. You better
Three
go ahead and get this stuff closed out. Get
three
these
percent.
deals closed.
Yep. Yep. 3% of sales are made on the second contact. Those are your closers too. Those are the ones that actually went and made that first call and gathered all of that information to be able to present a serious offer. These are the 3% of sales that are made on the second contract. Those are your seasoned closers. You get what I'm saying? These are your seasoned closers that either have somebody to gather for them, or they was able to gather the information and then reset the next call, the follow up call, so they can close them. Typically, you are going to make more than one call before you close a property owner. Usually, is a you usually you're gonna make a few calls, man. It's not always you calling them at the best time, and they have the best attitude, and they giving you all the information. So just be aware of that. That it do not always happen like that, but when it does, those are special moments.
Woo. Take care of your closers too, y'all. When you hire one and they start closing out for you, give them bonuses and stuff to keep them on. Give them bonuses to keep them on there so they can keep closing. If you got a job, you like when your boss give you a bonus or an extra raise. It's the same thing. I know some people got a job and doing real estate. Shout out to the people that's double timing it, that's not making any excuses, getting it
Yeah,
done.
yeah, and I don't know what that's like to have to juggle both, but I do have what you would almost call another job, boy. Running this daycare with these dogs, boy. It's like another job. So, yeah, shout out to those that still go punch in the clock and that are doing this, on the side. Man, I've seen a lot of come from just the entry level niche within the real estate industry, which is wholesaler real estate. A lot of our colleagues, were nurses, was engineers, were teachers, and
Yeah.
they were finding out a way while they were at work. So
Yep.
shout out to y'all, because I know firsthand. It's not easy. I'm double working for myself, so I totally get it. Running more than one operation and still have to tend to family, So yeah, man, definitely can dig that. 5% of sales are made on the third contact. Man, this the third
Woo.
contact. 5% of sales made on the third contact. Yeah, that sounds about right. You usually know if the property owner really want to move forward by that third contact, or you have to push them on a longer term follow up by the third call. That's the call that determines, are you serious, or are you just really not ready to make a yes or no decision right
Mm. What's up, Nelly? Nelson. What's up, Nelson? Man.
now. What's going on, everybody? I can't see who in here, so if when y'all speak, man, I'm not ignoring you. So yeah, man, that third contact, man, like that. No. you'll find out if they really motivated or not, and that'll let you know you need to push to a longer term follow up. And hey, when you push people to a longer term follow up, and you miss out on some of those opportunities, man, it's just what it is. You get what I'm saying? It was just that seller, wasn't ready, and or you may not have been the one that built that or established that much needed rapport, to get that person to say, okay, you are the person that I'm looking forward to helping me with this issue. So sometimes it's just you. Some people only want to work with some people with certain people, and it's like that. So this is something you can't beat yourself up over, but it's still a good way to figure out or find out. Is it your approach? What adjustments make. That way you can actually, put more progress on your sales to contact ratio.
Right. And you need a closer, y'all. I can't tell you how much money I wasted on virtual assistants that's supposed to be closers. They hit one little time or hit two little calls and they don't follow up with the seller tell them no and then they just shut down. No, man. You gotta have somebody that's an assassin. They keep following up, won't take no for an answer.
Yeah,
Gotta have an
it,
assassin on the team.
yeah,
If you're not
definitely.
one.
It take a lot of endurance. Like you have to work through it's painful for some. But you have to think of when you was a kid and you wanted that candy, or you wanted that toy, or you wanted something, and they just you mom, dad, can I have this, grandma, aunt, uncle, whoever you asking for when you was young, and they told you no 100 times, and you kept asking until you got to that register, tugging at that shirt or whatever you was tugging at. It's the same thing. So I believe you almost have to have a kid like spirit when it comes to real estate. Instead of just think you have to have tough skin. I think more as a kid, like, hey, let me get this no out the way. Let me get another no out the way. Get another no out the way. I need that yes. And I think we have to have that approach to it, man. ten
Man, you
percent.
definitely got to.
Yep. 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact. I don't. Man, what you got to say about that? I don't know, man. Like, these percentages are some good percentages. It sounding a bit right, man, but I don't know about the 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact. No, I don't know.
Now contact is you done talk to them about 4 times. Or they've been texting back to you about 4 times. You've been having a little conversation going. Now it depends on the list. You dealing with them pre-foreclosure, they'll get ghost on you, some of them. Quick. If somebody else will move quicker. So
Hmm.
4 contacts, 4 to 5 contacts. If you don't talk to a person 4 to 5 times, they comfortable with you. Especially if you've been on the phone now. It depends on the age group of the seller also. You deal with somebody 50 or over. Wow. You deal with somebody 50 or over, they're gonna be more of a phone person. You come on down a little bit, let come down to age 50 and 40 on down. That could be a phone or a text message person. But mostly the older people, they like phone contact. They like you to get on that phone with them.
Yep. That's pretty accurate, man. I've had my share of doing deals with the elderly. A lot of them want to see you face to face. To be honest with you,
Yeah, boy,
depending
old
depending
school.
on if it's in the depending on if they like some country type of folk, like
Ooh, yeah. They want
yeah,
to
if they
see you.
want to, yeah, if they not one of those city slickers, yeah, they pretty much want to see you.
They want to
Majority of
see
the
you.
time, yeah, or they want you to send someone out that represent you or the company. Yep. 80% of sales are made. on the 5th to 12th contact probably is the most accurate one of them all because usually the fourth contact, they probably have ghosted me because
Yep.
on the third contact you usually know if they are really interested or if they're just playing to get you for a number. The fourth contact they usually don't answer. They probably have an attitude, or something like that, but
Yep. Or
the
stop
fifth,
picking up.
yeah, yeah, but the 5th to 12th is where it's like,
Well, you in the
oh,
game. It's
yeah, they
showtime,
probably
baby.
yeah, they probably had to wait on some heirs or something like that. The wife probably wasn't on board. The husband probably wasn't on board. Something along those lines. I think that the 5th to 12th is more accurate. The fourth, you usually then basically ran into a brick wall, and that's usually something that you're gonna push so far down the line. You're not really even worried about it, or they didn't disappointed you, and they said they didn't probably went with someone else or something like that. That's usually the fourth contact, but the 5th to 12th, I think that is real accurate, man, because those are the people that was on vacation or they took a trip or they just been working or family members were involved and things like that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So everybody, I don't know if y'all able to see this, but y'all can screenshot the screen before we open up the video a lot more.
Eighty
So
percent of sales were made on the 5th to 12th contact. When you don't talk to a person that many times, you pretty much in the game. Y'all best buds.
yeah. Probably had to work out some stuff on the back end with the seller. Probably had some things they needed to do on their end. Probably didn't know where they were going to move to,
Just
something
okay.
like
You
that.
can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you
Can y'all
still.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Uh-oh,
you.
what happened?
Can you hear us, Mike? Can you hear me? Mike, check. Hear me? Okay. So to brother Eddie come back. Hopefully you all were able
Can
to.
y'all hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Your
Okay, good.
audio, your audio been good the whole time.
Okay, I had a call came in and knocked me off. Sorry about that, y'all.
Yeah, we can still hear the background. So yeah, hopefully everybody was able to get this screenshot right here, man. But what you think about that 80% of sales being made on the 5th to 12th contact?
You pretty much in the game now. You pretty much in the game. 80 to 50%. You pretty much in the game. If you agree, hit a thumbs up, baby. You agree, hit a thumbs up. Forward this to one of your real estate friends who's on the fence and looking to get started. Let's get started, baby. You can book a call below. Look below also in the description. We got some freebies. Memorandum. I'm gonna talk about that, y'all, in a few minutes. Ooh, a memorandum. I'm excited, Lupi. Woo! I got a memorandum and free contracts below and all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Do we have time to touch on the KPIs, or we want to hit that next week?
It's up to you, man. I got
No,
time.
that KPI need a whole. We need a whole hour for that,
Yeah,
y'all. Cause we need
that's
screen. We need because we're gonna want to bring y'all a screenshot every week where it can help you, and you just put this in your real estate arsenal, and you can learn. Look at these videos and learn. A lot of people just do deals off the videos that we do. So hey, if you one of those people, shout out to you. Go get it, man. Just go get it some kind of way and don't stop.
yeah. I was one of them ones, man. I remember reaching out to you 5 years ago, man. Seeing you on YouTube. So yeah, and y'all look where I'm at now. We actually on here providing and adding value together, So yeah, that's
Bam,
exactly how I
bam, Skippy.
learned. But I did invest in my education and I did invest in myself. That's something you still will have to do. But
Still
hopefully
constantly.
it just give you the kickstart or know that it's real and you can do it too.
Yeah, I just reinvested in myself on a marketing coach where we get ready to scale everything digital. Man, that's 50 grand, man. 50 grand. They do it's done for you. So I don't have to do nothing but record the videos and do the stuff I gotta do. But man, you gotta keep it. Man, I'm proud of it. Now that 50 put me up to about 300,000 on my education. And I should have been doing reinvesting because I've been off a little bit. Normally I like to hit about 2 to 3 seminars a year. It's good to be around like-minded individuals and networking. And so, man, you got to invest in yourself. I swear, man. Investing that 300,000, nothing compared to what I make, man. It's crazy. It's worth every penny. Well, I ain't invested more. You have to get mindset coaches, all kind of stuff sometimes.
Yep, yep.
But I would say every time that mindset coach is very valuable.
Yeah,
You
bro.
always want to get involved with that. That's like the maintenance you want to do on yourself.
Yeah, that's like changing the oil, changing your filters, changing the spark plugs. You know what I'm saying? That's all of that right there.
That's
So
mandatory.
yeah, man. Uh,
Mandatory.
quick thing. So we always talk about books that we're on. So I have a book that I'd like to share real quick, man. For the most part, I do buy books hard copy, but my main go to as far as buying books is audio because I can just plug and I can play those and I can listen to those on the regular. So right now I'm on a book called The Goals and Vision Master Course, and Earl Nightingale people, they actually put this book out, but it's a collaboration from some of your top motivational speakers and personal development coaches. So you have like your Jim Rohns, Brian Tracy, Les Brown, Napoleon Hill, Earl Nightingale. You have quite a few people in this book. This book is probably about 14 to 15 hours long. So this is the book, and I'm almost finished with it now. I have 58 minutes left, but it's called The Goals and Vision Master Course, and it came out. It came out through Earl Nightingale in their account. Okay, so this is a very great book. Zig Ziglar, yeah, it has some heavy hitters. But right now, I have a book that I am going to get now, and I'll do this live right now. So your next question is,
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, let me know in the chat, please. Can't hear you, Luke.
I'll go. There I go.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I wonder can they hear us?
I,
If you could
yeah,
hear us, put a
we
thumbs up.
should be, man. Them phone calls come in and they throw us off.
Yeah, we're gonna be back on the laptop, baby. We beta testing right now, y'all.
Yeah,
But you,
my laptop right here, and I tried to unmute my laptop, but I don't know why the sound wouldn't play. So what I was telling you all is the book that I'm on right now is the Goals and Vision Master Course. It came out through Earl Nightingale, and I have it on Audible. Now the headline is crazy with this book. So you have Les Brown, Jim Rohn, Zig Ziglar, Brian Tracy, as well as I believe Earl Nightingale as well. But this book is dope. It's 15 hours and 49 minutes long, and I've been on it for a few days, and I'm at 58 minutes now. So I like listening to audio. I do buy hard copies, but I like the audio because I can plug it and I can play it while I'm moving around or while I'm at the computer. Just about any time of day, I can just let it play because I'm always moving around. The next book that I am looking to purchase is this book right here. It's called Your Next Five Moves. Master the Art of Business Strategy. This book is by Patrick Bet David, narrated by Patrick Bet David. So this will be
yeah, here,
my
boss.
next go-to. I have not heard this book before, but I've heard about it, but I haven't like heard like a bunch of reviews or anything. So I'll give y'all a update. Damn, they saying our audio is out again.
Let's see. How's that?
I don't know, man. Dang.
We beta testing, man. Let's come out and come back in.
All right, all right. Damn.
Can y'all hear me?
Give me. I don't know if you can. I don't know if y'all can hear
Oh,
me.
let me
Oh, he's
let me.
saying good
Let's say
now.
we're good now.
Man,
Oh,
I
you
don't know, man.
just open up
This
your YouTube too, and you can click on it and listen to it. Let me double check. Beta test.
what they was hearing or something. I don't know.
It's back. We hear y'all. Okay, they said it's back. What's up, Heat? Trent. Trent in the house. Sherrod, what's up, baby?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, everybody?
That
So,
Sherrod was in the group coaching with us. Group
oh,
coaching
okay,
class.
okay. So hopefully you all was able to get those two books. Those are the books that I'm on right now. Well, that's the book that I'm on right now, and then the other book is the book that I'll be purchasing. Brother Eddie, do you have time to talk about your memorandum today or what? Uh, that boy phone on
Say that
fire.
again.
Your phone on fire. I say, do you have time to talk about the
Man, my
memorandum?
a call knocked me off again.
I can hear you. I
Dang,
don't
that's
know
what
if
they
they can
said in
hear you.
class too. Let me see.
I can hear you. Yeah, man, these phones is messing up our interaction right now, man. But what we'll be doing, we'll be moving our live stream. Uh, Probably Thursday, because Friday is just chaos for the both of us. So I think we're gonna make some adjustments to that. Yeah, appreciate it. He appreciate it. He I don't know if you can hear me, but if y'all can hear me, drop a one or a thumb up or something. I have my laptop right here and my phone, so that's why y'all see me two times. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. But yeah, our Fridays been like chaotic. Plus, we also are doing marketing at 2 Central Time. So with him doing softball, and I should be sitting at the computer doing some marketing. Yeah, we're gonna make some adjustments to our live stream program.
Yeah, we're going either earlier Friday. Y'all let us know in the chat what's good for you earlier Friday, like 12 or 1 p.m. EST, or Thursday, same time at 3 p.m. EST.
If we
Thursday, 3 p.m. EST. So
if
let
if
us know about those two.
if we do Thursday, it can't be called Farm Fridays no more.
Oh, we can't leave the fours out. Oh, we gotta keep it to Friday, y'all. We gotta keep it to Friday. Gotta stunt. It's time
Or
to
we,
jump in them phones and stunt.
or we could do toy car Thursday.
We can't do that. That phone just sounds so
Yep, yep, yep.
hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, we're gonna make an adjustment to the time, and hopefully everybody will be able to tap in. But Foreign Fridays is where we pull out the fly stuff, and we chop it up about real estate. Hopefully, most likely as well, we'll be bringing on some guests as well. That is
Yes,
in the
sir.
making. We'll be bringing in some guests. It's plenty of guys that are actually doing the business, and they be stepping out too. They be clean when they be stepping out. So, we definitely want to make sure that we have some guests to come on and bless everyone as well. So y'all be on the lookout for that.
Any topics y'all want to discuss too, let us know. Just put it in the chat and we'll hit everything.
Even in the comments in the videos, man. We're fully aware that we will be engaging with you all in the comments on the YouTube videos and stuff as well. But yeah, let's get more people involved. Let's get some more engagement. That way, hey man, we can continue to push out this value to a lot more of us that need it.
Yes, sir. So we got about 9 minutes left. I'm gonna share with y'all a fantastic. How I'm saying I had a this right here just added to beautiful day, the beautiful day. So I came to the one of my properties right and found this in the mail from an attorney right. So it's a property that I had under contract about 13, 14 years ago to buy. I done put about 10 grand into renovate, 10 to 15 grand into renovate it. And the seller got ghost on me. We're supposed to partner up. I tried to go off of her word instead of putting it in writing. I think I did have a contract. Oh yeah, I did have a contract. I'm sorry. I did have a contract. Yeah, I did have a contract. And I done the repairs on the property. So I put about 15 grand into it.
Damn, right when he was getting to the store. Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, we gonna have to figure this out, man. Cause boy, right now, his phone is jumping. That boy phone is jumping. I want to hear the story. I haven't even heard the story yet, but I know how powerful memorandums are. So I'm living to hear this story. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm literally living to hear this story, man. Because if you all do not know the importance of utilizing a memorandum, oh my goodness, this will help you out with quite a few headaches. It will assist you in a time of need, and you never know. It's like you never know when that check gonna come from that memorandum. So that is the purpose for the memorandum, is for securing your spot to receiving a 4-figure, 5-figure, 6-figure check. Okay. Now The most that I've received from a memorandum is a four-figure check. So my highest memorandum, my highest memorandum that I was able to get a check from was for 6,000. 5,000 was for a personal one, and then 6,000 was the highest one, and it had to be divided up amongst two other colleagues. But I also have a buddy of mine. He filed a memorandum last year and was able to get 50,000 from a memorandum. So
Yep.
a memorandum will bless you in a moment where you are least expecting it, just by doing the work and putting in the effort to solidify your position with a property. Man, it's like it's a memorandum. Is once you file a memorandum, if you don't close on it, it's like waiting on a payday if the person ghosts you or back out on you or anything like
Woo-hoo.
that. It's like a payday that you never know that you're gonna get, but it's coming.
It's coming. You know it's coming, but when?
Brother Eddie, you talking about one came for you already, or what's going on, man? I want to hear it, man. I'm living to hear this story.
So I put about 15 to 20 grand in this property, bro, and was supposed to buy it 14 years ago. I had it under contract, and they ghost me. The lady stopped answering the phone. She stopped coming to the door. I'm like, what the hell? And I thought about that property. It's been probably about 5 or 6 years since I thought about it. But I was like, man, that's messed up how she did it. But
Is this
once I,
is this property in your market?
yeah, it's in Atlanta.
Oh,
I,
okay, all right.
man, the house probably worth right now about 350, and she doesn't have a mortgage on it.
Mm. Free and
She
clear
free and clear. She got to
from
pay.
from back then.
Yeah, it was free and clear then. See, when I made it look pretty, I guess she thought it couldn't look like that. When I made it look pretty again, she went over there and moved back in. No, she wasn't even living there. She moved into the property. Somebody died and left it to her
Uh,
boyfriend or her husband. So when I made it look pretty again, she was like, "Oh shit!" And I guess that's what she did. She ended up moving in. So I totally forgot about this house. I had to actually look up the address. I said, "Oh yeah, jackpot." Let me read it. Shut up. Let me see. Hey, when you get one of these in the mail, y'all get happy. Get happy. Get happy. Now they got some attorneys to try to close if you got one recorded.
and that's
If
what
you,
I was gonna ask you, because I have a property that took place. It was a creative deal like that too. But I go ahead and I'll bring it up. I'll talk to you about that later. Because
okay.
I had a situation about a year or so back where a property owner, we did a creative deal, a lease option, and then she turned around and didn't sell me the property. She didn't sell us the property because she wanted us to go the whole 3 year term, when it said on the document that we are able to close on or before 3 years. So she tried to make us keep the property for 3 years with interest only payment, and we end up bringing the buy-in a month and a half later, and she didn't want to sell us the property. But that's another story. So
Wow.
somebody closed on that property, and that's what I need to talk to you about. But go ahead, brother Eddie.
Okay. Yeah, we got to get on that. It's some people they'll try you. Some of these attorneys will try you. You got to get a turn and put them on the ass. I don't play no more when it comes to this real estate business. When people, well, I started because when people mess with me, I learned the quicker you put that paperwork on their ass, the quicker they tighten up. And especially you draw if you put it on them first.
Okay.
So anyway, so it's been 15 years, y'all. About 14, 15 years later, Randolph ghost me. I made the house look beautiful. And she disappeared. I'm like, wow, how can a person do that, man? That what blew my mind. Like, how can you even have the audacity to go against your word, first of all, then the contract, and I done put damn near 15 to 20 grand into your property. But
Mm.
now she wanna sell it. This letter means she trying to sell it. She getting ready to sell. So I'm finna hit her ass. She gonna pay for this one. This been a long time coming.
So will you be able to collect interest and stuff like that throughout this period of time that have passed?
Man, it's really whatever you negotiate, because they can't sell it without you.
Right, right. Because I remember on my memorandums, they was like, "So what do you want? What do you want? What do you want?" So I was like, "Man, give me 5,000." Then this other dude,
Shit, that's too little.
the, yeah, I was like, give. But this look, this was my first three deals. Remember, I told you my fourth deal closed first. My first three deals, I had put a memorandum on my first three deals because the
Mm.
seller tried to ghost me and didn't try. He ghosted me and had a crazy attitude. They call him. His name was Mike Jones.
Who?
Like who? Mike Jones.
Who?
And he had and he ghosted us and everything. So when the title company called us, we told him, "Hey, 5,000." We had another guy that had a bad attitude. We told him 6,000. So you saying that
Man,
we
hell no. I
negotiate
don't
what
do
we
nothing.
want?
I don't do nothing under 20. Right
I,
now, I put 20 in it. Her ass, I need 50. She trying
oh
to
my
refinance.
goodness.
I'm gonna read the letter to y'all. She trying to refinance now. I need
Mm.
50 big ones. 50.
She trying to
Man,
refinance it to sell it, or she just trying to refinance it to cash to get some cash?
get some cash.
Cause
I need
yeah,
50
right, right,
big
right.
ones.
Cause it's been paid off.
It been paid off. Shit. The man, she got it from been paid it off. So she's sitting on equity. That thing worth about 300 to 350. I need 50. I don't give a damn what you talk about. You won't sell. And would I sell it out for 20 or 40? Nah, I ain't going from 50 to damn 20. I go, that mean you're a bad negotiator. I'm gonna go 50. The lowest I may go about 35, but she gonna pay on this one. She gonna pay, man. One of my students hit Dave, shout out to Dave. Dave hit for 80,000 and then he hit for 20 off another one. Man,
Yeah, I
hell
saw.
no.
Yeah, I
I want
remember that
all my money.
story.
I
Yeah,
want
80.
all.
Like how he was able to do an 80.
That's what he was started off with. Hey, it's whatever you say you want. The universe listening.
My,
Shoot.
my boy David, my boy David from Deal Machine, man, he hit for 50 last year, but he was actually gonna buy the property. He was gonna buy it. And he was going through a realtor. This was on market.
But when you put it on the contract, that's your intent to buy it or assign it to somebody who's gonna buy. So you either way it go, you buying. Once you put it on the contract, and they gotta pay, man. They try to run off, record that memorandum. I got the memorandum free in the doggone description below, y'all. So look below. But I'm gonna hit this letter real quick and I'm gonna let y'all go. It say, Dear Mr. Raymond, this firm represent Miss Carolyn, the executive of this estate, property address, Atlanta, Georgia 30315. A recent title examination revealed a deed to secure deed encumbering the property in favor of America's investment dated June 11, 2008. Whoa, 2008. How far was that? 8, 9, 10. Man, that's 16 years ago. So I'm right. About, I said 14, 15 years, 16 years ago. Recorded in the deed book in the page. They got the deed book on the page. A copy of the security deed is attached. Then it say Miss Carolyn explains that the security deed is a ghost of a failed transaction and should not have been recorded. She requests that you immediately cancel the deed as it is now a cloud on the title and impediment of a needed refinance of the property. Please call me after you review this letter if your understanding of history of transaction is at odds with Miss Carolyn, or if you require assistance with filing a cancellation. It will not be a cancellation. You finna pay me, or this lien will not be removed. That's how we talk turkey around here. Download that memorandum below, y'all.
So
Download that memorandum.
so the question now for me that I would have. So Mr. Transaction Engineer, let me get this right. They just sent that letter.
It just sent it. Let me see what's the
Okay.
date.
Do they have a time frame? Is it a time frame that you have to respond by?
You want to as soon as possible.
Yeah,
I
but
don't. I
do
don't.
they have a statute of limitation or something like that?
They probably do. They may do so.
That's a good.
I'm,
That's a good question. That's a good
yeah,
question to know
we
that
need to
time
look that
frame.
up. Yeah, we need to definitely research that. I want to know that. I wonder
Okay.
when they. Oh, let me look at the date on the left.
Hey,
Look
this
at the
means
date
y'all
on the
gotta
left.
open up that mail.
You got
Y'all-
to, man.
You
When
have
I
to open
seen it,
up that mail, man. Cause man, I almost threw away a check. I almost
February 8th.
ooh. We it ain't number what, 8 days?
About 8 to 10 days. I'm gonna call them and I'm gonna send them a letter in writing, certified.
Certified.
Yeah, yeah. The post
Hey,
office is your witness, y'all. Make sure you send anything certified or registered mail. They your witness. But I'm gonna hit them up and I'm gonna send them a letter. I need 50,000. If she want to get this lien release.
do you have all of your paperwork from that deal? I know this was years ago, man. Wow.
No, you don't even need it. They only ask for it. What can they do? It's been so long ago. You usually don't have to send nothing.
Okay.
Now, if they want to fight it, then you could probably have to fight it. But most of them settle out. So who want to spend some money on attorney? She refinanced because she needs some money. So
Uh
so she not gonna
she,
try to spend no money to get some money that she hope because
make a
she
play
gonna have to pay me
because she needed
regardless.
money.
Huh?
She was trying to make a play with you because she needed some money 16 years ago.
Yeah, but she see how pretty that house was. She said, this might be the better thing.
So you remodeled the house completely and she just took over it?
Yep, moved in.
Man, and your paperwork wouldn't get her out? Damn, that's tough.
Well, I didn't even sweat it, man. I was like, wow. At the time things were going good. That's when I was in my other relationship. We were hitting the Spanish market and the English market, so we were just killing the game, double
Uh
up. So money was sure enough plentiful. I was like, man, I'll catch you. I put the memorandum on it, so I see on down the line. And they
oh,
paid out 16 years later, baby. I probably could have filed some stuff, but I didn't want to get into that drum.
yeah, who do,
Cause you
man?
know sometimes you start getting to all that drama with the court and all that stuff, that could take forever. I've been
Mm,
going through 3 years, so shit. Trust me. I definitely know it.
the process can be drawn out, right?
Any last nuggets, man? We want to leave y'all, man. Thank you everybody for joining us. We definitely gonna be back for on Fridays every week, baby.
Oh,
We working on the time, but
VR VRG Homes, will they want the original contract? When they they didn't they need a release of a lien. They need you to sign a release of lien. I haven't been asked about an original contract. What about you, Mr. Eddie? I think I showed that when I signed the when I filed the memorandum.
yeah, I never had to show a contract, and I done collected about 5 times over the last 20 years. So I done collected about 5 times, and I never had to show a contract.
Okay,
But I,
five in 20 years. That's decent. That's enough experience. That's average like one every 5 years.
yeah, you got some back up. All the, you got some back up. You just got to put that paperwork on them.
Yep.
Tighten them up.
Cause
That's what.
some investors let them act up. You know what I'm saying? But we don't let them.
No, you can't get out the hook, especially if I'm finna buy it or I got me an end buyer ready for it. Now, if I don't buy the property, of course I'm gonna release the lien. If I can't
Yeah.
produce, I'm gonna release the lien. I'm not gonna just tie somebody's property up. But if I'm gonna produce, and you try me like that, it's on. You always know because they'll ghost you after you get them on the contract most of the time. Most of the time they'll ghost you or start acting funny. You be like, damn, what's going on? Somebody in their ear most of the time trying to give them a higher price. He just gonna wholesale and make an extra 10, 20,000. Why don't you make the money, Mr. Seller?
But them haters, boy.
It's deep.
I feel them, but I don't. You know, I understand, but I don't feel them. You know what I'm saying? I get, you know, but I don't feel it because it's so many ways to build. It's so many ways to capture a property owner and engage with them to where that they really just want business. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And you don't have to bring anybody else down or hate on somebody else to do it. You know that's what rapport building is for.
Yep. It's all about that report building, yo. But man, keep growing and going out there, y'all. Never give up, never quit on your dreams. Download that memorandum below. Um, got some contract, couple more freebies down there.
Yeah,
Follow my brother Lupi at Lupi G Global.
and we
Hey,
gotta put the global on it because
for
we gonna
sure.
fuck
For
thing.
sheezy. For shizzle. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed Friday. Turn up. Don't get too lit.
What's your favorite saying, man? You gotta let them know.
Keep growing and going, baby. Never give up, never quit. Peace. We out.